1 in 8 men in the UK will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime.
Testicular cancer is the most common cancer in young men.
Globally, on average, 1 man dies of suicide every minute of every day.
The reason why I'm getting involved this year is just to spread awareness. There's several reasons to it. The main one is depression, probably, where most men don't speak up. They rather sit in silence and try to deal with it.
Because it's a big thing in football as well. I think there's a lot of players that go through tough times with injuries, etc. But also I wanted to get involved this year because it's a charity that's quite close to home for me. A few years ago, my dad had prostate cancer, and it was a tough time for me and my family. Thankfully, he's past that now. But yeah, it's something that's quite close to home.
So first and foremost, it's great that James and Omar have got involved in Movember, raising money for Movember Foundation and AFC Wimbledon Foundation. What we do is we encourage and we encourage over 2,500 people every week to take part in sport, exercise, getting people fit and healthy. And we know that by having a healthy body helps giving you a healthy mind and combats mental health issues. So yeah, it's great to be involved. It's great to be here. I'm not donning a bow. I'm letting the lads do that this time. But next year when we do this, I'll definitely get involved.
And what does this charity mean to you personally?
It's huge. Much like James, my father had prostate cancer not so long ago. My mother's been through breast cancer. I've actually lost friends through cancer as well. So it means a huge bit, not just, that we are much able to talk about it now, especially blokes, especially men. The conversation's out there when it's before a lot of people would keep it inside, not talk to anyone, but now we're much more open about how we're feeling, what's this, what's that. And yeah, it's a huge and thanks to Movember and the work we do at the foundation that people can, as I say, get fit, get healthy and get social, tell people how they feel.
One of the reasons why this charity is special is because every male can do it. I mean, every sort of moustache you can grow, they symbol a different reason. Say depression, anxiety, you're recovering from something, or you recover from trauma. So myself this year, I just thought I'd get involved and do as much as I can. Some young lads at this football club even asked me why you just got a tash going at the moment, and they didn't even know what it means, sort of thing. So it's a great opportunity for myself and James to obviously spread Movember, and yeah, hopefully we can obviously raise as much money as possible. I mean, with the sport itself, with the attitude and obviously with the mental health, it depends what results you have on the weekend. So if you win games, everything goes well, but then if you lose, you sort of deal with it in certain aspects with it. So when you travel home, you obviously keep thinking about it, and then if you can't deal with them sort of defeats, I don't know, personally, you maybe tend to obviously have a few drinks and go the different route, obviously dealing with them sort of scenarios. So obviously you just never know when something doesn't go right for that individual.
So I think the attitude to mental health has changed in football and in life in general. I think that you get more and more people speaking up now. I think it's important to do that. You can't bottle things up, and I think that's when it goes down the wrong path. I think you need to speak out and tell people how you're feeling, because it gets a massive weight off your shoulders.
One way to get through is probably use the family to forget about things. Myself, got a young family, 2 kids, so once you step through the front door, you sort of forget about what happened on the weekend. But there was times where I was living by myself, so to get over a tough period is different ways to obviously get over it by myself. I think there's a time where I did probably had a few drinks or maybe too many to obviously get over that pain period, but then I did speak to the right people in that moment with the PFA. They sort of got me to the right person involved to obviously get over that period. But yeah, that was obviously the right time to obviously not to man up, it's more like to speak up.
Cancer affects many people's lives at one point or another. What's your message to men who may not be sure on how to deal with it?
Yeah, I think obviously if you're ever feeling something, or something that don't feel quite right, I think it's important you just go and get it checked out. I know it's probably scary, like it's a scary thing to to go and do, because you don't want to, obviously if you do have something then you don't want to hear it. But like for my dad, he would have never gone and got checked out if my mum didn't ring the doctors and got him booked in. But I think it's definitely important that, you know, if you're not feeling right or there's something you're feeling, you just got to go and get it checked out.
If in doubt, get it checked out. You know, don't be shy. Speak to your friends, speak to your family, speak to people that you know have gone through it and can offer you advice, and just get on the phone, call the GP, get it looked at straight away.
The lads have been taking the piss out of me, basically, out of the touch, because they're probably just not used to it.
All right.
Yeah, referring to myself, calling me Borat and stuff like that. So it's quite a good laugh, but I take on the chin. It's for a good cause, so I think a few of the boys actually mentioned it. I might want to get involved. It's only 3 weeks left, but it's never too late to get involved, isn't it? So hopefully we get many people and then raise as much money as possible.
And 2 solid wins on the bounce. How determined are you to make it 3 wins at home on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. I think as you said, 2 solid wins. Lads are feeling confident, so hopefully we can take it to Saturday now.